Now a look at what's working for a pioneer farmer in our region.
A former banker inherited some of his family's traditional farmland in Effingham County and converted a portion into Georgia's first commercial hydroponic farm. BetterFresh Farms is now expanding and moving to Candler County. The expansion will bring dozens of jobs to Metter. BetterFresh now harvests crops weekly instead of seasonally. Owner Grant Anderson is not only creating a partnership with the city of Metter, but with Georgia Southern too.
Georgia Grown is going to be a tremendous partner as far as the marketing of our product and helping people become aware of how we do what we do.
We're excited to be on the cutting edge of hydroponics. With this, it brings it's completely organic, it uses less water, and really is a game changer for this type of produce.
New at 11 News 3's Martin Staunton not only visited the future farm, he tagged along as the food was delivered farm to table to the kitchens of restaurants right here in Savannah.
Grant Anderson makes weekly trips to the Hostess City, delivering his organic, locally grown produce. The first stop is the Husk. He's delivering lettuce, and he's not intimidated by all the competition in this market.
Personally, I believe I have a competitive advantage, even if I am a small fish in a big pond, so to speak.
Anderson's advantage, his produce is locally grown and it's organic. His disadvantage, advertising.
The small farmer doesn't have a big marketing budget. We don't have trucks that ride around town with marketing on the side of them. So truthfully, it's the customer who demands what we grow that helps us grow our own businesses.
All natural and organic are qualities many of those customers want in their own kitchens, and they look for the same thing when eating out. Savannah's newest pizza parlor, Squirrel's Pizza, is nuts about BetterFresh produce.
It flies out of here. The product that's coming in, we can barely hold on to it. We're making phone calls, the next day asking for special deliveries and requests.
It's the special requests chefs can make with an urban farmer that makes them the cream of the local organic crop.
And the really cool thing is that not only can I say that we are supporting a local farm, but I can also say that they are growing what I asked them to grow specifically for this menu, which in turn means specifically for you, the guest. It's like you're getting exclusivity. It's fantastic.
And it's Georgia grown.
The ones of us who are out there trying to grow locally have trouble meeting demand.
That demand may mean we could soon see urban farming actually moving into cities like Savannah.
You can drop these types of farms in an urban environment. If there's a lot, you can have a farm. And that's different than growing in the soil itself. And maybe in winter you can't do that. So from an urban development standpoint, fresh food, 24/7, 52 a year, I think that's fantastic.
So it may not be the way my ancestors would have envisioned farming working out, but I feel like, with time we're all supposed to try and improve, and I feel like this was my opportunity to maybe pick the torch up and run with it.
Into the 21st century.
Yeah, very much so.
Reporting in Savannah, I'm Martin Staunton, WSAV News 3.
BetterFresh Farms expansion will double the output of crops, leaving room for growth to offer other varieties of crops in the future. The agribusiness incubator is expected to create as many as 20 new jobs in Metter when it comes online.